BattleForge. Paul versus Gary Oak.
You're pathetic.
I'm here to battle, not to talk. What about you?
Gary starting off with his Intimidate user Arcanine as Paul sends out his Garchomp. Garchomp using Swords Dance to get that attack boost and hopefully an early lead, but then it does immediately get burned by that Arcanine. Gary switching into Hatterene as Garchomp uses Earthquake, 32% damage down. Garchomp now using Iron Head, 36% super effective hit as Hatterene uses Trick Room to reverse the speed of the game. Draining Kiss into Paul's Metagross, hard switch there into Metagross. As Gary switches right back into Arcanine. Bullet Punch into Arcanine, but a little bit of chip damage from Rocky Helm there. Then Earthquake from Paul. Flare Blitz back into Metagross, didn't quite get the KO, and another Earthquake does finish off that Arcanine. Gary sending out Blastoise. It looks like Paul sacking his Metagross, not wanting to take that extra damage, as it does go down. Electivire out for Paul, and Gary sends out his own Electivire. Supercell Slam into Electivire, does become immune to that hit and gets the speed boost. Gyarados out for Paul, predicting an Earthquake from Gary. Immune there and does take down the attack. Thunder Punch out back into Paul's Electivire, and Paul does pick up the reverse KO back onto that Electivire as he gets his own speed boost. Supercell Slam into Umbreon, and Paul actually KOs his own Electivire from that immunity. Ursaring out for Paul versus Umbreon. Yawn into Ursaring, but then he does... Yep, there it is, Flame Orb. He gets burned, and he gets a huge attack boost from that Flame Orb. Ursaring out, and he should pick up the KO onto Umbreon right after this Protect here. And there it is, Umbreon does go down. And Ursaring with 16% left, 1.5% speed, but Blastoise seems to be just a little bit faster here. It does take him out with a Surf. Gyarados out, and oh, it looks like Blastoise did have a White Herb, so the Intimidate knocked that down as Blastoise does a Shell Smash and picks up his speed and attack. And then Terra Electrics and takes out that Gyarados as Garchomp comes back out and does his own Terra Steel, resists the Ice Beam, and takes out that Blastoise even though he is burned. It's a 2v2. Ooh, Garchomp, Terra Steel Iron Head into Hatterene, didn't quite pick up that KO, 6% left as Hatterene does a Trick Room and then does take it out with that Mystical Fire. Mystical Fire back into Paul's Torterra, who also had a White Herb on it, but does take out that Hatterene. And now it is a 1 versus 1 Tyranitar versus Torterra, and Trick Room is still up. Tyranitar with the Ice Punch taking down Torterra.
I've never seen anyone so pathetic.